Hi, it's Taylor T. Carlson, back with another video for you. We're continuing on down the path with the Marvel Star Wars comics, and today we're doing a review for Star Wars Volume 2, Issue 4. This, of course, is the fourth issue in the relaunched main Star Wars comic series, which is set between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. We left off with our heroes having returned to Cloud City, finding themselves in various conundrums. Luke Skywalker is unable to find his lightsaber that he lost in the duel with Vader. Lando is trying to rescue Lobot but finds himself pinned down. And Princess Leia even got herself trapped in carbonite trying to investigate the freezing process as she wants to rescue Han Solo. Lando manages to make use of Lobot's technology and his implants by reprogramming some mouse droids to attack the Imperials that are going to come in and capture them. Likewise, Leia is about to be sent off to the ISB, whereas Luke tries to tap into the Force to, of course, find his lightsaber so he'll have a better chance of helping his friends. And just when Lando's about to be pinned down again, Luke uses the Force to come to the rescue, having had an epiphany, and at this point he realizes he's going to become a Jedi by any means necessary, and that part of that means letting go, and that he doesn't need his father's old lightsaber for that. Leia and other people on Cloud City who've been imprisoned in carbonite have been moved to a hangar where Luke, Lando, and Lobot go, and of course they have to plan out their rescue. Luke, of course, wants to get back his X-Wing because it was left behind when he had to flee Cloud City. Lando explains that freeing people from the carbonite is fairly insecure and easy to do, and that these people haven't been in there too long, so there should be no risk of carbonation sickness. So Luke simply uses the Force to tap on each of the carbonite blocks, and before long, all of the prisoners, including Leia, are set free. Leia rallies the other prisoners, arming them, turning them against the Empire, and they then escape from Cloud City to regroup and rejoin the rebellion. Lando, whose motives in the past have not really been received as the best, is now hailed as a hero by the people he's rescued, and even Leia seems to think that he's turned over a new leaf and could be valuable to their cause. Luke announces that he's going to go off to investigate the mysterious visions of the cloaked Force woman we saw at the end of issue 2, and we leave off at this point with the rest of our heroes returning to the Rebel fleet. This issue naturally keeps the excitement, the suspense, and the thrills coming. I wasn't really too crazy about them relaunching the main Star Wars comic when I'd first heard about it, but so far exploring this mostly unexplored era in the new canon has been a lot of fun, and it's great to see Lando having to try to win over the rebellion after what he'd pulled on Cloud City. His move alongside Lobot of reprogramming the mouse droids is classic Lando, and it's great to see that we're finally getting some love for Lobot, even if it's in the comics. If you see him in the Empire Strikes Back, he's pretty much just this mute guy with implants on his head, but the comics have really fleshed him out. In particular, the Lando miniseries from 2015 has Lobot essentially sacrificing his humanity for the sake of rescuing Lando, and that's something that's really is reflected upon here in how much Lando wants to help his friend. It's also great to see Luke come to terms with the Force, and at this point it's almost like he doesn't want that lightsaber back anymore because it belonged to his father, and it turns out his father's actually Darth Vader, so seeing him let go in that sense is definitely an interesting twist. Of course, as we know, come Return of the Jedi, he'll be building a new green lightsaber that he'll be using to go and take on Darth Vader and the Emperor. I also thought it was interesting Luke wanted to get back his X-Wing because I always kind of figured come Return of the Jedi he just had a new one. The one that he had in A New Hope was actually destroyed in the Vader Down comic, so he would have gotten a new one at least once, though. I especially loved the scenes near the end of the comic where Lando is finally being hailed as a hero, and he's starting to see that he can become something bigger, something more important, and help other people. Seeing how the people that he rescued react definitely gives him a turning point, and it'll be interesting to see him establishing his new role with the Rebellion, which of course comes full circle in Return of the Jedi. And as for the situation with Luke, who is this mysterious woman that he's seen in the Force visions? And will we be getting a return visit from Commander Zara, the new villain who was introduced but doesn't make an appearance in this particular issue? I can't wait to see her do battle with our heroes, which kind of seems inevitable. Again, the comic really satisfied me. This is shaping out to be a really exciting arc, and it's going to be a pain if we end up having to wait a while on account of all the stuff that's going on in the world right now with a lot of comic shops and distribution closed, but I'm really eager for issue 5 regardless of how long it takes us to get it. Did you like this comic? Were you not a fan? Please comment in the section below and let me know what you thought. Also remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel because I'll be doing plenty of new comic reviews for the Star Wars franchise from here on out. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. See you in my next video.